Hey guys, it's Cassie here from So Lucky Designs. Today we're going to be working on a tutorial for the bunny basket pocket. If you remember the other day we did the little softie that's going to go in it. It's also going to come with a felt version for the smaller 4x4 hoops and for those that don't like to turn the softies inside out. If you missed that tutorial, you can catch that on our YouTube channel under So Lucky Designs. And we're going to get started on this one. The first thing you're going to do is run your placement line. I've already done so, and I'm not sure if you can see that or not. This is where your first piece of applique fabric is going to go. A product that I recommend when you're doing appliques is called Heat and Bond Light. I get it in a great big roll that's about 18 inches wide, 75 yards long on Amazon. You can pick it up at Walmart, Joann's, a lot of different craft stores will have that. So I've already ironed the Heat and Bond on the back of this piece of fabric. And we're just going to peel the paper off like so. And then to keep from getting bubbles in it or keep the fabric from shifting while the tack down's running, I use a spray called 505 spray. It doesn't take a lot. You just want the fabric just tacky enough to stay in place while the machine runs the next set of stitches. I'm sure most of you already know how to do an applique, but just in case you don't, the next step, just tack the fabric down. So we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut really close without cutting the stitches around this shape here. Okay, then we're going to run our next placement line. That's going to be for the bow on top of the basket. Now the basket should look like this at this point. The next thing that's going to run is a die line, and it's going to show you where to place your pocket fabric. I'm just going to try to run that in a different color so that you can see that really well. Now what you're going to need for your pocket is a piece of fabric double the length of the pocket. And I'm not going to give you measurements because it's going to depend on which size of this design that you choose to do. I'm doing the 5x7 version here, and I just took a piece of fabric and measured it across the top, doubled my length, and then cut it. And then what I did on the inside is I ironed on a piece of fusible interfacing just to give it a little bit of more sturdiness to it, and then ironed it in half. And your folded edge is going to face up towards the bow. So if you can see the placement line here, it's the dark purple edge here. And your pocket is going to line up right perfectly with the very top of that for your bunny to sit in. Instead of spraying this with 505 spray, because it is going to go have something to go inside of it, I don't want that tackiness in there. I'm just going to use some masking tape and tape the edges down so that it doesn't shift while it's in the machine. So it should look just like this. Then we're going to remove the tape. And we're going to trim around the edge of the pocket just like we did the other two pieces of fabric as we did our basket. Alright, so your basket should look like this now with the pocket. If you wanted to make it a little lower or something, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm going to iron this to set the Heat and Bond light, and then I'm just going to let the machine run and finish it out, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done.